Hey everybody, how's it going? I hope all's well on your side of the screen. It's Saturday and I'm working once again. And if you haven't noticed, I lost a little weight here. Had to shave it off, it was getting itchy. So anyway, I believe I left off on Thursday. I rescued a load from another driver who broke down. There were 4 stores that I delivered. The last one was in Erie, Pennsylvania. By the time I got done, I only had about a half an hour left on my clock. So I asked the manager there if I could stay there because I didn't want to risk going to a truck stop and not being able to find a place to park. So he said, sure, no problem, you can stay here. So I went out, buttoned up the truck, walked across the street, got something to eat, came back to the truck, crawled in the sleeper back here, and called it a day. Friday morning, called dispatch. They said they were going to try to find me a load around Erie to pick up. They were unsuccessful with that. So they sent me to Rochester to pick up a load. So I took my empty up to Rochester, dropped that, picked up another load, and when I went inside to get my bills, there's a driver in there who hadn't looked like he slept in about a year, asking other drivers that were in there, if they knew of anywhere he'd get a tire fixed. And when he asked me, I asked him if he was looking for a truck stop, a TA or whatever. He said a TA would probably be fine. I told him there was one about 40-45 minutes down the road. I gave him directions to get there, and he told me he wanted to stay away from the toll roads because he was out of hours. He was picking up a load that wasn't going to be ready for a couple hours. He was already out of hours. And he wasn't planning on taking a break till he got his tire fixed. Yeah. So basically, I just told him, well, that's where it is, and you really should take your break. I mean, I hate to tell people what to do, but I told him he should take his break, and he gave me the whole, well, if the wheels ain't turning, you ain't earning spiel, blah, 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 super trucker. So I grabbed my bills, and as I walked out the door, I just looked at him and said, it's people like you are the reason why we have so many stupid rules and regulations. I really hope that when you leave here, you don't kill somebody today. And I walked out the door, went to the yard, dropped my load in the yard, called dispatch. They decided instead of dropping it in the Syracuse yard, they wanted it down in HQ, so I had to hook back up to it again. Took it down to HQ and picked up the load that I had today, which was another 4-store run. And this has been a trailer that's... It was interesting. First 2 stops were pallet loads, and I had to restack 3 pallets out of those. I think there was 12 pallets altogether. Had to restack a couple of them. And then the next stop was a floor load. This load here, there was 8 pallets. 3 of them were actually on pallets. 5 of them were floor loaded. So I had to break those down and put them on pallets so that we could get them off the truck. And I don't get paid for the extra work. I just get paid to put them on, take the pallets off the trailer. So I got to see how they're going to pay me for that. But all in all, it's been a pretty decent day. I'm finishing up my 30-minute DOT break right now, and then I'm going to boogie back to the yard, and hopefully that's it for today. I'm ready to start. Well, actually, I'm only going to have a day off because I got to work Monday. I'm doing this whole run again Monday, which they've put me on this run, I guess, for a while. I'm going to be doing these stores, which is fine with me. It's a decent paying run, and it's the highest paying run that they have for this company. So that's pretty good. And it's really not that hard of work. Just pull the pallets off or just, put the boxes on rollers and shoot them off the trailer. Piece of cake. It's not like where I used to work, where they used to floor load the whole trailer from the floor to the ceiling. You had to handle every single box and all that fun stuff. Alright, so I've rambled on long enough as usual. I will talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good day, and I will see you soon. See ya.